Presenting the new face of the ultimate setting powder by One Size Beauty, the ultimate queen, Roxxxy Andrews.
Thick and Juicy's back, bitches! Yes!
My name is Roxxxy Andrews. I'm a pageant girl. Big hair, big makeup, from head to toe, it's a Roxxxy Andrews project.
Baby, you can't read the doll.
I am a thick and juicy girl, and that makes me so proud.
I'm so excited to be here today. Boom! Who cares? Where my people at? Where my people at?
I am America's Next Drag Superstar. I love you.
Hey guys, it's PatrickStarrr. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited! This is way fucking overdue. We have the one, the only Roxxxy Andrews!
Making it clear with Patrick!
Oh my gosh, thank you I'm gonna thank you like a million times. You have been my inspiration for years, the first drag queen I ever saw, and to have this to celebrate the ultimate queen.
Yes! How you doing?
Oh my god, we're actually shooting the Ultimate Queen campaign with you.
Ultimate Queen with Patrick and me.
This is like a dream come true for my inner child, and I hope that this is a dream come true for all of you guys. You guys have Stan the brand, you guys have Stan the one, the only, Andrews, and I'm just honored here to have you in the studio to celebrate you, to honor the legacy that you are paving the way, to honor your ancestry. And we are gonna get into the gigs today with all the tea.
The show, the makeup, drag,
The
our
Ziplocs.
history, my dirty Ziploc. We're gonna get there.
If you guys want to get into the gigs, enjoy the video, and do not forget that makeup is a one size fits all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you are here!
I'm here, making it clear with Patrick on one size.
Guys, this was so last minute. We got everything together for you, and I'm so
Professional.
honored. We got you gigs.
No, are you kidding? This is so beautiful. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Are you kidding? Bitch, how do you treat the doll?
Roxxxy's my first ever queen I ever saw when I was 17 at Pulse.
Wait.
18.
On the way here, I was telling Babe, because he's young, he's so young. But I was like, Patrick, I remember working with Calvin and everybody at that Mac store.
Yes.
And you used to get painted. And, you know, I worked at Mac years before you were born. And we never got that. We never got to do that. So to see the younger generation to be able to do that. And then to see you when you were just the little girl over there and working at Mac, painted and dusted.
You still feel the same age, bitch.
And then to see you coming to Pulse and having such a good time and just what you've gotten to do with it's just amazing.
We're both from Orlando.
Yes, ma'am.
You were my inspiration growing up.
That's crazy.
Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone, was the first thing with the
Still do
mohawk
it. I
and
still
the
do it.
black hairspray and the iconic hip pad. Here's
Hey.
the thing, we started out friends. So we're gonna get into the gigs, you glue down your brows, and you've never done like a makeup thing, have you?
During COVID, I did little Makeup Mondays thing just to teach people
Okay.
because I always love teaching and, you know, stage and dramatic makeup and stuff like that. But that's it.
And a working professional all-star can do her makeup in 30 minutes or less. True.
30.
30.
30, don't push it.
So we're gonna start with the brows, right? And how
Yes.
many layers of glue do you do?
Oh my God, as many as I feel as I need. Sometimes I'll just rub it like this just to see if I feel a little pricklies and I'll put one more layer. I want to say a good 5 layers.
5 with the blow dry in between.
With a blow dry in between just to make sure you're getting those little strayaways down. I've always wanted to do my own brow, but then I'm a firm believer that I'm a male, I present male, and as a male I want to present. I feel like with thin eyebrows I always look like a queen in the daytime.
That very old meme of you was your real brows.
Yes.
We know what we're talking about.
Old school brows, it was
With
one
the
hair all the way
thin-
across.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
What was it like getting the call to do All Stars?
Baby, you can't read the doll. Hi everyone, I'm back.
I'm Roxxxy Andrews and I'm here to make it clear.
Still making it clear, thicker and juicier than ever. It's my 3rd time around. Listen, Ru knows a bad bitch when she sees one.
Where were you? What were you doing? What was the temperature of the day?
They've asked before, and I've always been not wanting to take that space because you know what I mean? I've been there twice. No, seriously,
Humbly.
because there's so many girls that I'm like, if I take that space, they won't get asked. But when they asked us this time, and I knew it was for charity, I definitely wanted to make a big difference, and my charity's from Orlando. I wanted to use that opportunity to raise money for them. They need it.
Do you feel in your breastplate tits that you know who else is gonna be in the thing? You're like, Vanjie.
We kind of hear through the grapevine, and then we'll call each other and be like, girl, did you get the call? Are you finna be that girl? And then we'll kind of, you're good girlfriends. Like, Moose, don't y'all judge me. I promise, trust the process.
Girl, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
Do you feel like you came into this All-Stars with a different mindset about your makeup?
I've always said this, coming from a pageant world, they've always said, you know, interview. Okay, you're gonna present female, like you're applying to be a Miss something, you should be in drag during interview. And I was like, okay, well, they're like, okay, but you can't do that stage makeup when you're doing an interview. And I'm like, no, there's only one Roxxxy mug. Roxxxy doesn't do daytime. Like, they made me paint. They're like, well, girl, you're gonna have to do a daytime face. It was not cute. I said, I didn't feel like myself. I feel like it hindered the interview. Never again did I do it. When I would go to interview, I would still wear that 301 lash and be in full drag.
Have you recognized the girls? Cause see, I've been a makeup artist and online for like 11 years doing the PatrickStarrr gig here on YouTube. I've recognized, having watched all the seasons of Drag Race, girls go from like club drag to now TV drag. But yours has not changed.
It goes right back to what I just said. I don't do TV drag. I do stage drag.
Okay.
And it's gonna translate, and you're gonna live for it or you're not gonna live for it. But some girls don't need all of that makeup, and they can achieve the same look.
Have you learned anything new along the years, or is it just the same
You
old, same
never
old?
stop learning in drag.
Really? So what has
Ever.
the Roxxxy Andrews learned?
Well, now I wear one lash.
Really?
Yes. It's
Not
not all about the
pre-stack,
lash.
you don't have assistant stacking. Really? Can we humbly show your kit? A professional all-star drag queen coming to the One Size Studio headquarters, bearing the sash, dubbed the Ultimate Queen with the ultimate makeup kit. The no, get the whole bag.
This is the bag, but this is where
This is gonna go in the Smithsonian one day. This is one kit. Okay, get the other bag right there.
this is where I keep my brushes that are
Because
dirty.
you know, on Drag Race, they don't show no brands, but I clock when people see one side. This is the other bag. This is it,
This
you
is all we
guys.
get.
You said you did have this,
I
but
do-
with the rhinestones
I
and the
wish.
thing.
But this is
This-
my beauty blenders.
I thought you said
They
you're here.
say-
You know, everything in the irony. When you said she's here to
Excuse
make
me.
it clear, this bag is anything but.
And they were like, girl, she makes Drag Race money, and look at this bag. It's just like, wow, Patrick just read me on his channel.
It's not reading.
And yes, she
I'm
did.
just
She made
here
me
to
pull
make
out the
it
stuff that she said she was
clear.
gonna put on the side.
Where do you feel like you learned how to make things fast? Was it on tour?
Just not having time and never wanting to let the fans down. Because the flights will get delayed, your luggage will get lost, and I will always make the show. A perfect day, it would be 3 hours, head to toe, ready to go. But you don't have that. Sometimes you have 30 minutes, and I'm gonna make that show. I'm never late.
Are you surprised when queens don't sew?
You can name them.
There's a lot of queens that don't sew. I'm surprised when the queens have come on to 3 different All-Stars and still don't know how to sew.
Like,
At least a tube dress. It's
Specifically-
3rd time All-Stars. Even 2nd time's a little bit of a crime. Do you want me to really be honest? You want to see my makeup dress?
Yes.
Gettys, will you get my makeup dress?
you know what? I
This-
would love to do the honors and rock the makeup dress. You make them.
I make them because they're just like squares
Out
and I
of all
sew
your
it together.
tutorials on your TikTok, you haven't done a tutorial on making the makeup dress.
It's so simple. I'm
one-
going to though. It's coming. This is my new makeup dress.
Come on.
And it's a schmuck. And it's because we don't get bathrooms. We don't get, it goes on like that. And then
Okay.
this was your little makeshift old bra strap.
Oh my gosh. Next
Anything.
year, there will be limited edition one-size makeup dresses.
Hey.
And patterns available for sale for a small fee of $39.99. How long ago was season 5?
Season 5 was 11 years ago.
You did say something, I think, on social media about being a mother to the girls and saying, you know, I'm not going to be doing this forever and I want to be able to help because you're very paternal and maternal.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you're fucking not. You're never going to not do this.
I will do it for as long as I breathe. I will do some kind of way, shape, or form drag.
Okay. I
But
just wanted you to say
my
that
em-
on camera.
Yes, being able to get on a plane and leave everything behind, that's not always going to be able to happen. I like to teach and show the girls because I'm not one of those that finds something sickening and doesn't tell anybody where they got it.
Was there a time, whether that's on Drag Race or off Drag Race, where you're like, I need a fucking break? Because we got Miss Trixie out here taking like 3-month sabbaticals.
When I achieve all of my goals, I will take a break. And I don't think that'll ever happen. But you do need to know when to say, I need a minute to slow down and just be home. I can never say no to a gig. If I know I can make money, I'm gonna be there. I think I've called out probably in less than 10 times in my entire career out of work and been okay to work.
What would you want to teach?
Just how to treat people, how to be thankful because it didn't have to be this way, to be humble, to know that these people out there have spent thousands upon thousands and time and money to bring us out to their countries. And it's not easy, and a lot of the girls take that for granted.
And you see that from?
A lot of girls, and myself included, we can easily take for granted what life we're living.
Did you go into this All-Stars with a different mindset?
Yes. Baby, drag is gonna save the world on this season. This is just such a great twist for us to come and fight for somebody else besides ourselves. Oh my God, I went to win for money for charity and I didn't care what I had to do. I was gonna compete as hard as I could and show them I'm a bad bitch and I still got it.
You do.
Yeah, I got to. And you know, I knew I was gonna be young girl there, like Plastique and like Vanjie, that all the fans love so much and they're newer. And I was just, how am I gonna stay relevant and be able to compete with them? After season 5, I got a lot of slack because of how the game turned out, so on and so forth.
Did it change you?
No, it never did. I
Okay.
just had to spend all of like 2 or 3 years traveling the world to prove to people that I wasn't that girl that they thought I was. And it was hard work. You know, kind of, for lack of better words, proving myself. You show through action and not words. So you can always say, I'm not that girl, but then when you get there, you show them that you're not.
How would you tell people watching this video right now, like, how to appropriately judge a queen on versus off the show? Like, just don't believe everything on Drag Race?
You're always allowed to have your opinion, like, I don't like that dress, or I don't like that hair. That's fine, but don't judge somebody off of something you see
Their
until
character.
you know, until you know them. At the end of the day, we're trying to entertain you guys and give you great television. You know how juicy Drag Race would be if the fans would just stay off of Twitter reading everybody and let people actually be who they are? It'd be a whole different game. If they wanted some good TV, lay off the queens, stop being trolls. We're all here working. We just want to impress everybody. We want love, just like everybody does, and just be nicer.
What's the most expensive package that you've personally heard about in a pageant or on Drag Race?
I won Miss Glamorous, and that was
With the Wicked.
With the Wicked, like
Can
One
you tell
Size
them
Beauty.
this?
I have always had a dream about doing Wicked for talent, and especially Defying Gravity. This pageant called Miss Glamorous was in Orlando, our home. It was in my backyard, and I said, girl, the prize package is $10,000. Since it was in my backyard, I always knew I wanted to do Defying Gravity for talent. Just how would my resources work if I did it in Chicago? And I got to do it, and I got to fly in the sky.
Guys, she got a fucking lift for talent, did Defying Gravity, got lifted in the air, and the crowd went crazy.
It was insane.
What do you feel like is appropriate for if you don't win or
You
not
learn
win?
more from losing than you do winning. In order to know how to win, you have to learn how to lose. If you win everything, how do you learn that you made mistakes? I've learned so much from pageant. My whole career wouldn't be what it is if I didn't do pageants. I learned how to get ready in 30 minutes. I learned how to have a team of people for a talent, and people are like, you always do solo talents. You know why? Because the first couple years I did pageants, I had 6 or 8 dancers or 4 to 6 dancers, whatever it was, and they all let me down. They're so worried about looking for boys or, partying the night before the pageant that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go do a pageant and do it on my own. Like, I'm not gonna rely on anybody else but me on that stage, because when they book me, they're getting me, not me and 4 dancers.
On All-Stars, this past season, did anyone surprise you in terms of like a relationship that you could have that maybe no one knew?
I had never worked with Georges, like on that kind of setting. And Georges is so young, she's our future. And and she's so young. And that's how you said like a motherly role when I was on All Stars, is because all of these girls looked up to me on their seasons and they've always written me and I'm in a room full of them, so how could I snip somebody who has a dream? But I'm there also to compete, so don't get it twisted. I know that part.
Angeria.
Okay, no, but Angeria. No, Angeria came out the gate saying she was Team Jinx and her drag mother loved me. And I was like, okay, well, thank you, girl. But now I have to sit here and know that you never liked me and then you snip me, so what am I supposed to think? And that's my game. I said, baby, if you come for me, I'm coming for you. And she just kept coming for me. I was like, girl, what did I do to you?
Y'all supposed to be on ice when y'all talking, but y'all
Yeah, we on ice, but we still talk shit and stuff on the room. But there was such a love in the room between everybody.
Okay.
That, a lot of people are like, oh, this season was too nice for us. But y'all don't let us be mean. You can't help.
Like how it used to be.
Girl, before they used to be like, Roxxxy, what do you think about, or whoever, Serena Cha-Cha. And girl, I would go off. Nowadays, I'd be like, she was great.
Ooh, can I ask you another tea?
I need paint.
Well, you're almost done, bitch.
No, this is the longest
Look at me in my
process.
eyes and she's already done with her whole mug. Can you spill the tea on the RuPaul. Has RuPaul changed from season 5 to all the way years later, 11 years later? And can you be specific in what isms have changed?
Ru has stayed the same since season 5. She is so professional that if she laughs with you as a contestant, she won't have any contact with us. If she laughs with you on set, like if you just happen to make her laugh, you're like, all right, girl, and she starts cracking up, she'll make sure she laughs with every single girl because she never wants anybody to think that she plays favorites.
Is that something you know, or is it something you've just observed?
I watched it happen.
Because you've been on there for
Yeah,
hours.
I've been there so many freaking times. She's mother. One of my favorite memories of the show, whenever it happens, is Ru laughs so much, and they always say, well, you gotta make mama laugh. You gotta, in a lot of the challenges, you know, she tapes her face up, and you could just tell when she's laughing, she wants to bust out so hard, and she's trying to hold the tape, and she's like, like, she can't just let loose like that.
Has Michelle changed?
Michelle has never changed. She's still my wifey. She's always been my wifey. I fell in love with her on season 5. We've stayed in contact since. Now she can play a little favorites. Because she's the side.
How so?
She's the TT. She's the auntie. You know, she can be like, girl, you was off. Don't call me, bitch. Ask me about that episode. Girl, you look crazy. The fan base alone for season 9 of All Stars, I wasn't used to all of that love. And to be getting it, it's kind of overwhelming because I'm not used to it. It's like very emotional too sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just not used to being a favorite.
Bitch,
It's weird.
You're
for me.
my favorite.
And that's what means so much to me. And my fans get upset because they're like, why are they just jumping on the bandwagon now? I've been on here since season 5.
This is just me making an assumption. You can never control the edit, no matter what you do.
If it's on camera, you said it. They can't put words in your mouth. Now where they put them. Back in the day, season 5, they didn't do this on All Stars 2 and they didn't do this for 9. But back in the day, they used to be like, in the confessionals, they'd be like, can you give me an ill face? Can you give me, oh girl, no you better not. And they would give us the phrases and we would say them and they'd plug them in wherever they wanted. When a new season comes in, they might fall for that stuff, and I did fiercely. I was like, oh, whatever they tell me to say, I'm gonna say it because I wanna win. That was me. Season, oh yeah, I wanna win. You want me to what? She looked hideous? Yeah, she looked hideous, stupid asshole. Girl, there goes my career. But this All Stars, I was like, you know what? I'm going in with just be yourself.
Have fun.
And have fun at the same time. Look at you, you're beating me. You know, this is what takes me the longest. To the eyebrow, when I tell you this, I will
What do
be
you
on
use for your eyebrow?
any kind of marker, no pick on brand.
The cast, like Ru, is getting older and older, and then the applicants are getting younger and younger. You have to know some history, and I think that's what surprised me about Mistress, is because she knew such vintage like references.
Yeah.
But then I found out she's the same age as Sugar and Spice, and I'm like,
Oh.
they're only like I think 3 months apart.
Girl, who?
Mistress Isabel Brooks and Sugar and Spice.
She had a hard life.
Mistress, what happened, girl? You okay? She said that on the record on our YouTube video. By the way, I have a bone to pick with you. When you dubbed yourself mother of all mothers to the twin, we looked up your mother's age. And when you came onto the show, you said, oh, the old school drag, the Chevelle Brooks. And I was like, oh, this my age. And then I found out, I said, oh, this is Gen Z.
Work.
No, work. If there's any questions from the audience, we have crew from One Size and Team Star here. What do you think about Alyssa being on the next one? Did you know?
I did know because I thought she was gonna be with us.
Oh.
She called me up and she was like, Miss Roxxxy girl, you gonna be on TV again? I said, girl, are you gonna be on TV again? She's like, yes, girl. I said, well, yes, girl, see you soon. And it was 2 different seasons. This is my blend, the Texas Dirt. I can't live without Texas Dirt. So it reminds me of like a raisin with a like,
And it's a pigment from
a rust.
From Mayron.
Mayron, yes.
They
It's
still
called
make it?
Texas Dirt. Yeah. When you want to put dirt on your face, buy it on Amazon and call it from Texas.
Dirt. And you've had this for years.
This is my contour. This is my cheek. This is my eye. This is my everything.
Guys, lipstick assassin. assassin, undefeated. When you were sitting back there and untucked, did you ever think, could I get this? Even against Chanel.
I kept saying, girl, they're gonna get you, girl. Very Alyssa. Girl, they're gonna get you, girl. People are asking me now, since all those lip syncs, would you ever go up against this one? Yes. If the song is good, I'll sell it. I know how to sell a song, but it doesn't mean that you have to kick, split, twirl, turn. You lose what the story is. Now, let's go right to me and Georgia's doing I Need a Hero. I didn't watch her doing it while we were performing it. I Need a Hero is a song that's pleading for help. You know, where have all the good men gone? When I stood there going, I saw her and she was doing all, I was like, oh, well, damn. She's the showstopper.
When you have this glam career and you guys know One Size has just blown up so much,
Yes, God.
is so much makeup and so much work. We're on set for 12 hours. I've been in the office since this morning. We filmed assets. I've done a marketing meeting. I've done a creative meeting for our brand new. I was so in shock when we launched, and then you were doing a live on our go off. And I was like, there's no way that the Roxxxy Andrews
Oh, absolutely.
is spraying and removing her makeup with the one wipe and the spray.
Baby, when you make the best, you're gonna have everybody using the best.
Oh, thank you.
It's, honestly.
As a queen with money now, what are things that you're willing to get made or get done? Is it hair? Is it fashion? Like, do you get stuff made now because you are the sewing legend? You're the sewing assassin?
I love being able to make it all because nobody knows my body the way I do. Being on the road, as crazy as I am, I don't have that choice right now. I have to have other people make me stuff.
You are thick and juicy.
Always.
Right.
I am a thick and juicy girl, and that makes me so proud.
And so I think you get a pass if you're thick and juicy to not breast. For those that are of a certain
Ooh, this is a subject. Okay, let's put the makeup away.
Rib cage is not female presenting, no.
You believe drag is only female presenting?
From what you taught me watching you, it was the art of the illusion of femininity.
Drag in Florida was.
That's just
who
what
was
I
the
grew
fishiest? Who could be the most? You know?
Yes. That's just what I grew up. That's y'all's fault.
Fish.
Yeah.
Who's got the breast and the body and the waist?
Okay, depending on the category. Now, if the category is glamour and then you got like the down wig and you have a gown and you have a low cut and all I see is bone and xylophone, I have an issue.
And you're entitled to your own opinion.
Who did you help? Andrea.
If I see something, I'll be like, girl, let's do this. I'll be like, oh my God, thank you so much. It'll be like how to fix up a little outfit or how to put on a little shimmer on top of your cheek or, you know, just on the bone. And I learned from them too. They're the young girls.
Would you say that humbly that this is like maybe your first time ever offering that
white
glove
bitch.
service?
Before, I didn't get no
season 5,
dance.
you said, fuck y'all.
Girl,
fuck
Serena.
your drag.
But this time around, I
For
was
charity.
It was for charity.
Now, would you recommend, now girls coming into a cash prize season, do you recommend don't help nobody because this is your competition?
Always help somebody because I feel like if you're bomb.com, you shouldn't be worried about what they get.
You think it's also a subconscious thing because people don't want to get read on TV now? Because it used to be very dusty, crusty, like, fuck you, drag on TV. Now it's a little bit more, everyone is congenial.
Go
now.
watch, everyone's congenial, they're terrified. They are terrified of what an audience is gonna think of them and they don't wanna be the villain. I don't ever mind being a villain. Because drag queens are shady. But there's a way to be shady and be classy, and there's a way to be shady and conniving.
From like chosen family, like what do you think is like the biggest thing that queens learn, like by gigging in the clubs, or how to be a persona in drag?
It depends on the person. What are you here to do? Are you here to learn? Or are you here just to make a quick dollar and move on to the next project? Is this something that you love to do? Is this something that you want to be? Or
And you still love it?
I love it. I do.
There be days sometimes, girl,
there's
I'm on the founder side, and you know, you're now on the public figure side. It's very different than club gigs, and I'm like, do we love what we do? Do we love it? Do we still love it? And I wonder if you feel the same way.
You know, there's days in everything anybody does that you question, did I make the right choice? I question a lot, but then I always say I'm very spiritual, and whatever you guys believe in, you believe in, but I always say, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, give me a sign. And I'll wait a couple days and I'll always get that sign.
How did you develop your own personal lip sync style?
My lip sync style came from knowing what my ability was to be able to do on a stage. And I was never one to be able to throw myself on the floor or to do a split. And I've seen big girls do that. But I just wasn't, I wasn't gonna break a leg. I'm in a Louboutin.
She's like,
I'm
good
not
for
breaking
you.
my shoe. I would say, okay, this is a song I'm doing in the show tonight because I just broke up with a boyfriend or I just got mad at my friend and this used to be our song. I gotta do a show, I'm tired, I don't care what I do, just put on the one girl. Or ain't Nobody, or Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan. If you see that, they just don't care what they're doing. They're just doing the number to get in there, get out the door.
Can you give us a list of your rotating one and done numbers?
No, because then I'm gonna do that and you're gonna be like, oh girl, she over it. Well, she don't care. But I knew I wasn't the death dropping kind of girl, so I had to emote music for the story that it's telling. So,
You're
you
done?
are teary-eyed, I see you.
You're done?
Well, these are stacked, you're gonna read me. These are stacked. You
A
know why they're
fucking-
stacked? You
a
know why they're
fucking
stacked?
liar.
You know why they're stacked? Because they were so old, I had to put another pair really quick on top.
Rewind it back. Take that and rewind. I don't stack my lashes.
Well, now I wear one lash.
Really?
Yes. It's
Not
not all about the
pre-stack,
lash.
you don't have assistant stacking.
Roxxxy's lash. If you were to come out with a makeup product, what would you come out with?
I've always wanted to come out with lashes, and I think they would sell like crazy. Because people always ask me, what lash do you wear? How many are those? What do you use? And I have very small eyes, so my makeup has always been out and pulled to try to widen my eyes, and my lashes would always help to do that.
Do you, as an all-star, watch every single franchise
In America.
Team USA.
I don't have time.
You're not a
Because you
subtitles
said
girl?
I stay in Orlando. I don't have time to watch all of them. And I'm terrible, and I'll see the good, sickening things like that people will post.
How do you say hi to a queen that's a fan of you that is most likely on another international franchise and you don't know their fucking name?
Oh my God, hey girl. Oh, I'm such a fan. I love your work, and it's so good to meet you. Because they do drag, so I'm a fan. I'm not a liar.
You don't watch Canada, do you?
I do. No, I've seen.
You are fast, bitch.
I was like, do you put glue on your lid? I'm like, yeah, because then it holds this heavy ass lash before.
Can you tell us, like, how do you learn the songs? Because you just never know.
Okay, so you want me to be honest? Super Freaky Girl, and there was a rap in there that would naturally take you weeks to learn. We had to do it, and I didn't know the rap. I'm being honest, so I turned around and just
So that's why you go to the back.
No, I just turned around and started shaking my ass.
Oh.
And I was just like, okay, well, just shake what my mama gave me, and I'm gonna start shaking it, and they won't know. It's an old school trick. You know what a good trick is at the bar? Is when you don't know a part of your song and you really want to perform it.
Start kissing the audience.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
Hi, baby, how are you? What's going on? Oh, we'll talk after.
Who's gonna ever say that they got ready in a original Roxxxy, well-traveled muumuu? I've never had a Ru girl ever be in a one-size campaign, so you're the first. And I was saving it for you. All right, guys, so we're gonna go finish our beat, our full beat, and we'll be right back for the finish line.
It gets pretty, I promise. You can't read the doll.
Look at how fucking good she looks. Like, I'm gonna step out. Do you guys see? Wow. Wow.
Trust the process.
Can you talk about the look? What is this?
is-
Where is this?
Every rhinestone that I own on a dress, corseted, gorge, nice, like I was saying, shadowed, just a little bronzer breast. It gives it just enough. There ain't nothing in here, but it gives the delusion of a little bit of a breast. But you can still have fun with it. And big hair, very Ru, feeling like a queen.
I'm so honored to have you as the face of our ultimate setting powder because you are the ultimate queen.
Thank you.
When I thought of this campaign the other day, I told my team and they said, without a doubt, we can make it work. And you are just on a plane probably tomorrow, jet setting the world. You are gonna be on tour.
Yes, for the All-Stars tour, All-Stars 9, we're bringing the show to the stage all over across America and maybe a little extra.
Well, thank you so much, the one, the only
Thank
Roxxxy
you,
Andrews,
such an
for
honor.
coming.
Thank you, One Size Beauty, for the entire team. Just thank you for always being a true queen.
Oh my God, well, if you guys wanna see more of us, be sure to follow Roxxxy everywhere on social media. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, check out One Size. I love you guys so much and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.
Bye. What can I have? Can I have this? I need the mirror, because my mirror broke. Yeah, and the fan is
This is
hot.
for you.
What is this?
This is every single product at One
Oh
Size.
my God.
So this is all for you. Stop the doors, Andrea, please.
Now, please, mirror.
I live.
Oh my
I'm
God,
like-
so good.
So we get used to it.
Oh my God.
This is the